Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Back here at the Ultra for game number 2 of the championship series between Purefoods Hot Dogs and San Miguel Beer. Of course, Purefoods took game number 1, Waki, shellacking San Miguel Beer by 8 points, 120 to 112. How does the picture look now?
Well, I'll tell you, I guess even sports writers say chances are Purefoods might pull out maybe after 5 games. They'll probably win championship, but nothing's lost for San Miguel. The problem here is that intensity was lacking definitely in that first game. San Miguel had no intensity whatsoever. Purefoods, they were all players, anybody you put in, and they were playing a lot of power, okay? And they're all powerful players now. Okay, San Miguel's a finesse team, that's true. But then again, sometimes they'll have to bang bodies down there. And that's important, especially in the paint with the tall men, Codinera, Patrimonio, Saitono. They'll have to, and then they've got Tanuan, they've got Kabatu. They'll just have to bang. Now, another thing is Baby Talupan, I felt, did very well in really shellacking Hector Calma, okay? He stopped the patterns of San Miguel because, yes, Dindo Pumaran played a very, very good game against at least like guarding on Hector Calma, and then Fernandez. Now, the rotation should also be, of course, they don't have Jeffrey Graves, but then Tlanichi Turi, maybe Teng, and maybe Bobby Se can rotate on the bigger men also, and, you know, like I say, bang bodies. Foul trouble, Fernandez, Calma, and Sambo Lim definitely have to keep away from that. In the first game, that's what got San Miguel Beer.
Well, whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen, we know that it's going to be a very interesting match. The second game of the best-of-7 series for the championship of the PBA Fiesta All-Filipino Conference. This show will get on the road after these reminders. Both coaches starting with the slightly different combinations in this ballgame, Waki.
Correct, Ed. We have San Miguel, Reyes, Jose, Teng, Dignadice, Calma. That's right, no Mon Fernandez. Norman Black had to do something new in tonight's encounter, and that's what it did. We have Aceitono, Capasio, Tanuan, Patrimonio, Harencio for Purefoods. Patrimonio starting. Dindo Pumaran's not there, but Calma is playing. So let's see. It's really a battle of the coaches now, Ed.
In the meantime, the first 2 points goes to San Miguel, courtesy of Vives Dignadice. Here's Harencio over to Patrimonio. Jack Tanuan a high post, and here's Capasio over to Harencio again at left quarter court against Calma. Tanuan fakes, now drives, got it.
Good people play there by the big man. Tanuan gets the first 2 points for Purefoods. Remember, Norman Black probably wants to rest Mon Fernandez because in that first game, he got roughed up by Tanuan,
Kabatu
and Jericho Dinera, that's right.
In the meantime, Harencio was called for a foul as he shadowed Hector Calma on that play. Bobby Jose will do the honors from the sideline.
3 tall men on each team, huh?
Here's Dignadice. Harencio trying to take the ball away from him. Got it over to Calma. Hector Calma gets inside. Running jumper by Hector. And San Miguel is on top by 2.
He had a pointer. He was telling his teammate, Dignadice, give me space, give me room. I'll take Harencio one-on-one.
And he was successful. Harencio. Here's Aceitono against Jose. It's Patrimonio working against Alvin Teng.
Good cover there on Patrimonio.
15-footer by Glenn Capasio is short, but Tanuan getting all the 4 points of Purefoods at this juncture.
Yes, very aggressive Jack Tanuan in the paint.
Here's steal by Glenn Capasio. It goes out in favor of San Miguel Beer.
20 seconds on the shot clock, and Tanuan really has come into his own here with Baby Dalupan.
Yes, he has, and he's been starting off with the Purefoods Hot Dogs in the past several games, even in the semifinals.
There's a one-on-one isolation play for Elmer.
Foul on Capasio.
Yes, and you know, I think that's Capasio, Ben Capasio, right? That's good what they're doing now. Norman Black spreading the offense and then getting one player to match up on the other side of the court.
This time it's Dignadice against Aceitono. Good stretch, but he couldn't get it to drop. Tanuan for the rebound to Harencio. Oops. Almost lost it. Here's Alvin Patrimonio back to Harencio under the basket. Bobby Jose will be charged with a foul.
Well, good cover by Bobby, but there was arm contact.
Foul, Jose.
And Harencio goes to the line.
Here's that slow motion replay. Jose coming from behind and hitting the arm of Harencio. It is a deadlock ball game at 4-all, no longer. As Harencio puts Purefoods on top for the first time.
Well, Pito Harencio did not go to the line during that first game. First time he goes in this championship series. 1 out of 2. And Jack Tanuan with a powerful offensive board.
6 points for Jack Tanuan. The unlikely high scorer for Purefoods early in this ball game. Jack Tanuan. They're up by 3, 7-4. Here's Calma. Harencio still sticking to him. 17-footer by Hector. And Alvin Teng with the offensive rebound and missed the shot, but he got a foul from Tanuan.
Right.
Foul, Tanuan.
I remember Teng got into foul trouble also very early in the ball game. That first game. So did Samboy Lim, so did Mon Fernandez, and that really bothered Norman Black.
Alvin Teng could only contribute 12 points in game number 1, and he misses the free throw.
I forgot to bring this up, Ed, but free throw shooting spelled doom really for San Miguel in that first game. They missed 11 for a very low percentage from the line, about 54%. 88% on the other hand for the Purefoods hot dogs, 22 out of 25.
And Teng missed both free throws. Patrimonio finds Capascio under the basket. He fakes, goes up, misses.
Good cover, good defense work done there by Dignadice.
Calma splits the middle. And the rebound is a loose ball. Referee Ledesma halts play. And the foul will go against Bobby Jose. That's the second personal of Bobby Joe. Here's Hector Calma's drive to the hoop. He missed that shot.
Let's see, there's
Bobby Jose from behind. A bit of a shove there on Jack Tanuan.
Well, that's a good ploy now. Calma taking Harencio up high. That's exactly what Dindo Pumaran did to Hector in that first game.
Here's Harencio at right of the key. Alvin Patrimonio.
There's a double team.
To Harencio. Only bad pass. With only 4 seconds to go in the shot clock. Bobby Jose spots. Here's Glenn Capascio, finds Alvin Patrimonio on the run. Patrimonio against Jose. That's going to be the third foul on Bobby Joe.
Third foul on Bobby Jose, but I don't know why he still went against Patrimonio.
With only 3 minutes gone by in the first quarter, Jose already has 3 personals.
Oh, this is a big development again. But let's see. Ituri comes into the ball game for Bobby Joe. He should have let Patrimonio have the 2 points. Now Patrimonio can score a 3-point play.
A little over-eager in that piece of action was Bobby Jose. And the 3-point play by Alvin Patrimonio. Those are his first 3 points in the ball game. And Purefoods is leading by 6, 10-4. Konichi Ituri at left quarter court. Here's Elmer Reyes for the drive. Very tight situation there. Referee Hines.
That sent Reyes to the line for 2. You know, Elmer Reyes will have to create his own situations now, Ed, because that paint, that box right there is being covered very well by Purefoods hot dogs.
Yes.
Right.
But that's Elmer Reyes' territory, and he hasn't really been good, especially in the first game where he didn't score at all.
So, completely missed the basket. Wow, San Miguel now 0 out of 4 from the free throw line. And remember, they missed 11 out of 24, I think it was, in the first game.
And they're down by 6 currently. Here's Pino Harencio against Hector Calma. The pick by Jack Tanuan, but Harencio passes over to Alvin Patrimonio. Back to Harencio under the basket. Too deep under. Ituri gets it over for San Miguel. Here's Calma. Albert Reyes is watched by Capascio. Dignadice working against Asaitono. The pick by Ituri. The shot by Dignadice.
Good pick set up by Tonichi that left Dignadice open.
It's a 4-point lead by the Hot Dogs. They've got possession. Here's Capascio against Elmer Reyes. Nelson Asaitono backs up against Dignadice. The jumper is offline. Jack Tanuan is there again.
I love this guy, Ed. The way he's positioning now for the offensive boards, he's had about 3 of those and converted on all 3, huh? Beautiful positioning job by Jack Tanuan.
He's got 8 points. Alvin Teng against Asaitono. He decides to go for the hoop. Pino Harencio unmolested on the loose ball recovery. Asaitono brings it inside. Hector Calma gets the loose ball, and Nelson Asaitono will be called for a foul.
That was very clear. Nelson trying to hustle, but Hector Calma got to the ball first.
First personal on Asaitono. The Hot Dogs lead by 6, 12-6. 5 team fouls on Purefoods, 3 on San Miguel.
Again, Ed, Purefoods is trying to control the tempo in this ball game. They want to get the paint. They're trying to show San Miguel that that paint is our territory. So San Miguel will have to do something about it. Try to get some points inside.
Calma's been missing from outside. Ituri, however, got the loose ball. Here's Elmer Reyes out to Calma and try again. This time he makes it.
Yes, that was from about 9 feet.
That's the 4th point of Hector Calma. And the lead is down to 4, 12-8.
Team foul situation here. Purefoods with 5, San Miguel with 3.
Jack Tanuan. Alvin Patrimonio at left against Alvin Teng. Inside, here's Jack. Couldn't get away from Ituri. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Harencio is open for the 20-footer. No.
Okay, good defense played that
25-second
time
violation.
by San Miguel, and they'll have possession.
Still a 4-point lead by the Hot Dogs at 12-8. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. In the first game, it was Dean Dupumaran who was assigned to Hector Calma. Now it's Pido Harencio.
Right. I think Dindo does a better job on Hec Calma. We'll see maybe that matchup later on.
Alvin Teng with a good
Yes.
fake.
Second personal, Nelson. Good fake by Alvin
Foul,
Teng.
He
Asaitono.
got one over Nelson Asaitono. Here's that play. Alvin Teng was actually momentarily open, and Nelson Asaitono scrambled to defend against Alvin Teng. He bit off the fake.
Correct. And then you could see that he really wanted that, and he was successful. First charity that goes in, Ed. 1 out of 5, San Miguel.
Yes, Alvin Teng also missed 2 times from the stripe. Elmer Reyes also had 2 misses. It's a 7-2 blast by San Miguel Beer, and they've closed the gap to only 1, 12-11. Here's Pido Harencio. Looking for Alvin Patrimonio. He finds him. The tap by Hector Calma. Here's Digdadiza over to Reyes. Capacio's waiting for him. Handoff. Alvin Teng.
Again, similar play to Alvin Teng, and he scores, and San Miguel is led by 1. You know, they're doing the good defensive job this early on Alvin Patrimonio. Let's see if they can last.
San Miguel now scoring Purefoods 9-2. Jack Tanuan having problems, but referee Varela spots a foul. It's going to be on Hector Calma.
Foul, Tanuan.
Oh no.
No, it's foul. Calma. Tanuan could have fouled himself. We've got a timeout. We'll be back.
Timeout, San Miguel Beer.
Ponke Lenore is in the ballgame for Purefoods. And we've got 5 minutes and 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter. San Miguel is on top by only 1, 13-12. Glenn Capacio. Here's Ponke open. Alvin Teng for the rebound. Elmer Reyes on the run. Harencio is waiting for him. And
well,
that was
that's
a clear
good.
foul.
Yes, that'll be 2 shots, definitely.
Pido Harencio is
Advantage
training
foul, Harencio.
Elmer Reyes, and the advantage foul is called.
No way Elmer could have had a 3-point play there.
Still the Elmer Reyes missing his 3rd consecutive free throw. He scored zilch in first game. He was not even able to score in game number 1. That's his first point in the championship series. And San Miguel is on top by 2.
Yes, Purefoods with that foul of Harencio is in penalty now, Ed. 14 fouls for San Miguel Beer.
Alalor.
Still a long time to go, 5 minutes and 7 seconds. We have a very efficient defense now for San Miguel Beer.
Yes. And a bad pass results in a steal by Ponke. Actually, Alvin Patrimonio was asking for the ball, but he was well covered by Alvin Teng in that last play.
Second personal on Hec Calma. He'll have to march it.
Calma.
And Norman Black doesn't take any chances. He will be sending in Franz Pumaren.
Calma.
15 foul on San Miguel Beer. Ponke Lenore now inbounded from the sideline. Here comes Al Solis for
Harencio.
Pido Harencio.
So Baby Dalupan wants Solis on Franz Pumaren.
Here's Solis. Capacio against Reyes. Jack Tanuan, he scored 8 points. Now 10.
Jack Tanuan, 5 out of 5 from the floor, Ed. 5 out of 5. And Jay Cordillera might not even see action here in this first quarter.
Jack Tanuan is very ably filling in the shoes of Jerry Cordillera. Here's Elmer Reyes against Capascio. Out to Ives Dignadice from the keyhole.
Good.
Ives, 6 points.
Off the screen of Tonichi Ituri. Well, we're seeing a very different San Miguel Beer 5 now on the floor, especially in that defensive rotation of theirs.
2-point lead by the Beermen. Al Sol is being watched by Franz Pumaren. Alvin Patrimonio against his namesake. Decides to go for the jumper. Ponky Alenor from behind trying to snare the rebound off Ives Dignadice. That's going to be foul number 1 on Ponky.
Patrimonio with 3 points only so far in this ball game, Ed. He's
Yes.
been very effectively kept out of that paint by the San Miguel defense.
It's Alvin Teng who's taking on his namesake Alvin Patrimonio, and since Purefoods is already in penalty, we now have Ives Dignadice at the line for 2. He's got 6 points.
In the first game, he scored 2 out of 7. And there he misses again. 2 out of 7 for 28%. I'll tell you, Ed, a team that shoots this way, the way San Miguel is shooting right now, does not deserve a championship. And if they keep on shooting that way, I think Purefoods will win this series. They better do something about that.
Well, that wasn't the way to do it, but there was Ituri for the offensive rebound and the follow-up. I think they should keep the statistics off their minds, Wacky. And
Right.
just play it one game at a time.
Correct.
Or one situation at a time. Here's Tanuan. Alvin Patrimonio.
Covered very well, huh?
And here's Jack Tanuan. He's also
3
covered.
seconds. That's
Yes,
when,
Patrimonio was down on the floor.
boy, this is a fighting San Miguel Beer defense now. And remember, top of the coverage, Ed, we were saying they'll have to bang bodies. That's exactly what they're doing now.
Alvin Teng has been doing a great job on Patrimonio. Let's see if he could keep it up.
Well, he's clean. He has no fouls yet at this stage.
Franz Pumaren against Al Solis. Reyes with Capascio on him. Ives Dignadice tries to get away from Patrimonio. The fade away by Ives Dignadice. Now he's cooking. 8 points by Ives. Al Solis. Tanuan's pass was way off, and it's taken by Elmer Reyes. Reyes scooting to the front court. Franz Pumaren is traveling.
That is traveling, yes. Well, I'll tell you, both sides. First, it was Jack Tanuan that jumped in the air without anybody to pass to, so he just had to throw the basketball. This time, it was too high a pass for Pumaren, and he had traveled.
Well, before this series began, Waki, there was a lot of talk about championship points. And the odds were were for San Miguel Beer, but it seems that Purefoods has been rising to the occasion as well.
Especially in that first game, yes. So Patrimonio takes a rest. Coach Baby Dalupan, I'm sure, wants to let him settle down, get his game back.
Asaitona is back. He's there against Alvin Teng, again well covered. Capascio misses from the flank, he gets it back, and he bangs bodies with Elmer Reyes. Reyes will be charged with a foul, that is his first. And the cheer
is for Samboy Lim.
For the entrance of Skywalker.
Oh, we've got a timeout. We'll be back.
Timeout, Purefoods hot dog.
Pretty maids all in a row.
Yes,
enjoying this game.
Right, and that's Mrs. Pumaren there, and a lot of beautiful faces out here at the Ultra.
Here's Jack Tanuan. San Miguel is on top by 6, 20-14. Tanuan is hounded by Ituri. Al Solis for the 3-point shot misses, and Jack Tanuan will be called for a loose ball foul. You know, as he was in no position to get that rebound.
Very evident also here is the boxing out tactics of Tonichi Ituri on Jack Tanuan.
Penalty.
And as we said, Purefoods is already in penalty. By the way, Alvin Patrimonio of the Hot Dog Makers grabs those rebounds in KP, the official basketball shoes of the PBA. And the original man in white, the legendary coach Tito Eduque, celebrates his birthday this coming 26th. And by way of thanking all Kamayan and Saisaki patrons, a big 50% discount will be given to guests in pearl white, pearl bright attires on that day itself. Also on that day will be the blessing and inauguration of a bigger, absolutely spacious Kamayan Pasay Road.
That's right.
Watch out for that.
Tito Eduque's birthday, August 26th, and the anniversary of Kamayan. So the man all in white, Sev Sarmenta, I think, goes there every night now because they're giving discounts. Only when they give the discounts.
Is he that hungry? 21-14, a 7-point lead by San Miguel Beer. Al Solis has got it against Franz Pumaran. Solis at the baseline. Got it.
Hard-earned 2 points for Purefoods hot dogs. You know, the best thing I think Coach Norman Black did was not start with Mon Fernandez or Samboy Lim.
Of course,
Imagine.
Samboy is now in the ball game for
Yes.
Elmer Reyes. Here he is.
Short.
Nelson Asaitono couldn't hang on to it. Ives Digdadison either. Here's Ponke Lalor being harassed by Samboy Lim. Gets it over to Al Solis. Jojo Lastimosa is also in the ballgame for the first time. Spins around Franz Pumaran. No count.
Charge.
Offensive foul.
That was very clear. Again, the red shirts falling
Offensive
into
foul.
place.
Lastimosa.
And Jojo just watch.
that play.
There's a spin, but then he's going to go into that defense of San Miguel.
21-16, a 5-point lead by San Miguel. Samboy Lim gets away from Jolas, but Jericho Dinero was there. Samboy again. Still won't go. Nelson Asaitono again couldn't handle it at the sideline.
What fierce action beneath the boards, Ed, but that's good for San Miguel Beer because in the first game it was all Purefoods. Now they're sending a message to them, hey, we want part of this paint.
And we're down to a minute and 25 in the first quarter. This is game number 2 of the championship series. It's a best of 7. Tapped by Ponke. Referee Varela says there was a foul. That's going to be number 2 on
Foul,
Ponke Alolo.
Alolo.
Right, but before that, Ed, Dignadisa might have traveled. Might have. Oh, before anything else, I just wanted to congratulate these 3 referees. That first game, they were so efficient and they had the game under control. So all referees again officiating tonight's encounter.
They are on the wall, as it were. Ives Dignadise scoring his 9th point. Still, the free throw shooting problems.
I can't. You bet big problems for San Miguel Beer, but despite that, they're ahead by 6 points.
Jojo Lastimosa covered by Samboy.
Look at that defense of San Miguel.
Yes, the good switch there.
Look at that.
Ituri got it over from Jericho Dinera. It's Franz Pumaran heading off to Alvin Teng. He tries again, and he gets it with a foul.
There what? All Wildcats now from San Miguel. Ed,
That's
boy,
what's got tenacity.
fierce.
Jericho Dinera picking up foul number 1.
Watch that in slow-mo. Look at the intensity.
Dignadise.
Intensity is written now all over the faces of the players from San Miguel. Dignadisa takes a rest, and El Presidente, Mon Fernandez, is in the ball game.
With only 56 seconds remaining in the first period, Fernandez is dispatched by Coach Norman Black. Alvin Tay completes the 3-point play, and they're up by 9.
We have a low-scoring ball game here. Purefoods only with 16 points.
They were stuck at 14, actually, Wacky, after leading by 6 points at 10-4. Here's Jericho Dinera against Ituri. Dinera has to take it from outside, but he succeeds.
Yes, so Purefoods will have to take their shot from the outside and pray that they sink.
7-point lead by San Miguel. Mon Fernandez at the quarter court against Jericho Dinera. Samboy Lim against Lastimosa. Lost the ball, picked up by Al Solis. Solis is scooting into the front court, finds Nelson Asaitono. Asaitono's shot is a miss, but there was a foul called on Franz Pumaran.
Foul, Pumaran.
The reason Asaitono was able to get into that paint that time, Ed, was because Samboy Lim and another player from San Miguel, I don't remember now, lagged behind in defense. And that sent 5 white shirts against 3 red shirts.
So Nelson Asaitono is awarded 2 charities.
You know, I think we'll see very few fast break points at the end of this half.
Asaitono only scored 12 points the first game, but he was very effective. I think it was 10 points in the third quarter where the breakaway happened for Purefoods hot dogs.
That's right. He played a big role there in that breakaway of Purefoods.
Of course, he only played a total of 21 minutes in that game, but there were 21 quality minutes for Nelson Asaitono. Here's Mon Fernandez. His pass is tapped by Al Solis. Franz Pumaran tries to control it. He picks it up. Only 1 second to go.
Well, he had to do that, Ed.
We'll be back after these words.